Today, I will be showing you guys the process behind doing an oil change on an LS3 Swapped Skylark. Let's get into it. I of course start by opening the hood. Then I jack up the car. I then put a jack stand for added safety, just in case. After jacking it up, I take off the oil cap. This will help with the oil flow when draining it. I then go underneath the car and look at the oil drain bolt to figure out what size it is. As you can see, it's a 14. Grab some gloves. Then I go back underneath the car and break the bolt loose. I then try to quickly take out the bolt to make sure that I don't get oil all over my hands. I then wiped off where some oil had leaked. After the flow of oil started to slow, I put the drain bolt back in. I then tightened it, making sure that it was snug but not too tight so that I didn't strip the bolt. I then moved on to taking off the oil filter. I didn't get it on video of me loosening it with the tool, but beforehand I had just loosened it. It wasn't too tight. I just used my oil filter tool and loosened it, and then I was able to remove it by hand, as you can see. I then grabbed the new filter and opened it up. I then put some oil onto the gasket to prevent it from sticking. And then I screwed on the oil filter. Usually you want to tighten them by hand. This one I couldn't get a real good grip on it, so I just tightened it one more rotation with the tool. I then got everything out from underneath the car. Then I grabbed my GM funnel and put it in the oil fill hole. then added a quart of oil. I then filled up this empty quart with a quart of Lucas oil stabilizer to help the motor out. You can see the difference in thickness between the two. On the right is regular oil and on the left is the oil stabilizer. You can see how the left side barely flows. After adding oil, I put the oil cap back on. Then I started up the vehicle. After starting it and letting it run for a while, I went underneath the car and made sure that there were no leaks. After making sure there were no leaks, I then lowered the car. I then checked the oil level. I had to add a little bit more, but it was almost close. After adding the needed amount of oil, I put the oil cap back on, and the car was ready to go. Thank you for watching.